comes to Taiwanese culture, tea culture is one thing we must know. Tea has associated with Taiwanese culture for thousands of years. Tea accompanies with Taiwanese in various occasions. Through tea, we can adjust our minds and life attitudes. Tea also helps us get closer to others. With it, we can make friends with people all around the globe. Knowing Taiwanese culture, tea is always an essential component. To know more about tea, we need to know how tea grows. Just like other plants, it needs sunshine, air, and water. Moreover, moisture, temperature, and height are three crucial elements which can make a great difference on the quality of tea. After planting for 3 years, tea trees are ready for picking. Normally, it's 1 tip 2 leaves that are picked. Then tea leaves are processed. First, withering to get rid of the water in the leaves. Second, tossing to have the water still left in tea leaves vaporize and help fermenting. Third, pan firing to stop fermenting and soften tea leaves. Fourth, rolling to distract tea leaves to get the flavor out. And finally, drying and packaging. With all the choices of tea on shelf, how do we choose the best one? The simplest way is to select one that is suitable for you. The sweetness, the aftertaste, the fragrance, and the color are the aspects you can take into consideration. Last but not least, your economic status. And don't be blinded by the brand. The kind of tea that suits you the best is the finest tea. Before a good cup of tea is presented, there are certain things that need to be done. First off, the teaware, a kettle, a teapot, a tea pitcher, teacup, a tea basin, nosing teacup. Now let's brew a pot of tea. The teapot is warmed first. Then tea is nicely put in. The water is poured but only stays for a few seconds before it is poured out again. By doing this, the dust in tea leaves is washed away. Next, the water is poured. Tea leaves are infused. Time is set. Meanwhile, the teacups are warmed with the water just poured out. And then into the tea basin. Time up. Tea poured in cups. Then served. Before drinking, tea is transferred from nosing teacups to drinking teacups. People smell the fragrance left in nosing teacups. Then, a good cup of tea is drank and enjoyed. Tea has different meanings to every person, just as our interviewee, Mr. Chen. In his mind, tea represents the memory of his late wife.
1972年，我开了2家，我等于说我看大哥他们大部分都在，还有我岳父他种茶、制茶，我大姨子也在，他在彰化开，也是卖开茶行。我小姨子在西湖，对吧？彰化西湖，在那边开，就有典故嘛，就2家在做茶，也没有说什么特别意义的，就是说，因为当初会回来开茶行，也是因为我太太的关系吧，人家的关系嘛，就慢慢培养，对不对？因为不管你
有一种缘分的感觉。
对，就是我太太人家的关系了。其实里面有一种观念呢，就是以后不管做什么事情，一定要用心，就不要怕挫折跟困难，应该用心去钻研。
The owner of Shang Shui Tea Shop, tea is part of her life.
我觉得茶在我生活当中，它就像空气一样啊。缺一不可，就是每天就是这个都会接触到的，以茶代水的感觉。也没有到以茶代，就是说，这是好像是跟 跟你的生活它是融合在一起啊，每天都会喝到茶，就是好像是一种生活里面，因为它是不可或缺的元素。当然你少了它，你还是可以活下来，可是你会觉得它好像少了一点什么，就是像是灵魂伴侣的东西。讲这样好像又有点太夸张，可是就是，我觉得它至少在我生活里面是这样，就很日常啊，几乎每个台湾人都会喝茶，也都会想要喝。两个陌生人那种连结情感最快速的方式，透过一杯茶，然后去联想很多东西，然后去聊很多话题。然后精神讲的就是一起一会，我们的一起一会讲的就是说，你今天我们这个此时此刻，我们可以相聚在这个时候，然后在这个地方，那也许是这辈子的第一次或者是最后一次，那也许过了这个时刻之后，以后我们可能会再见面了，所以我们就是要很把握当下，那也是告诉我们一个道理嘛，就是要把握当下，珍惜，然后感恩。你出国啊，还是说到朋友家送茶叶，就是代表说你对这个人非常的在意，很尊重，很尊敬他，所以这是一个很不能说贵重吧，应该是说很有意义的礼物，
就比较有一个代表性。
对，非常有代表性。那喝茶它很简单啊，你就是只要有热水，然后有个简单的杯具就可以泡出来一整文化的东西。
Different people brew different kinds of tea. We can understand oneself through the tea they brew. Tea represents inner personalities of Taiwanese. Therefore, want to penetrate Taiwanese culture? Come and have a cup of tea.